Metro lines and planes not working, and whatever's going on. Uh-oh, my audio is really screwed up.
He got appendicitis in Natopia, so he can't fly. Oh, he's been stuck in Natopia for who knows how long. Okay, that took a long time to register.
Yeah, and the reason for that is because we shouldn't bring dangerous objects. No, that's got nothing to do with it.
You know, like
and
the
hey,
PET.
Yeah.
Suddenly
screw
it's
you.
A-okay.
Yeah, screw you, security gate. We are getting past you this time. And Legasp, who's that red-haired ponytail guy? With the
It's our old friend, Mr. Match.
No, we didn't forget who you were. I mean, as much as I'd almost consider trying to forget, but I need to figure out what's going on. Oh, I see, because frickin'
Wasn't he here the first time?
No, this is the first time we get to see him in Battle Network 2 because we can't do this scenario until we start the scenario after the plane incident. After we go to bed. Yeah, so where we last left off...
I just assumed he was always there.
Yeah. Also, it was kind of a little weird what was going on with the audio because my volume mixer set it to almost 0 when I swapped in my headset mic.
Oh.
It did that before, but yeah. But
so Heatman EXE, so
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, this is Heatman. You can just kind of stand here for version 1 anyway.
Well, wait, really? He just never moves from that spot?
Well, he's in his early phase, so he's not really gonna move if you're kind of like in this blind spot.
What a loser.
However, if you get him closer to desperation, I don't remember if that happens in version 1, but...
Well, it's not happening in this battle.
Yeah, but you will see him do stuff in the later versions of the fight because, yeah. But for now, we just get 500 Zenny. And of HP memory, so it's not all a complete waste of time. But... we'll have to take a rain check before we can actually face him again, which will be quite a while. So
I remember Heatman's ship being pretty good.
I don't know if I've ever used it, but I'm assuming kind of like the Woodman and the Iceman ship from Mega Man Battle Network 1.
I think it's a little less...
Oh.
I think rather than full screen coverage, I think it spreads out.
Yeah, it starts like 1, 2, and then 3, or 1, 3, and 3.
Basically a diagonal cone in front of them, as much as there can be with only 3 rows.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I could always look up the formation layout attack thing on the wiki, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I need to have as little...
Oh, that's right. This scenario started. So the weather is still all crazy in Natopia, huh?
Yeah, basically it's, oh no, danger. Because in Natopia there's powerful rays of sun that's kind of dehydrating everybody.
Yeah, the weather's all crazy and it's super hot with no protection.
There were earthquakes during the night, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. But before we did that...
Wow, Electopia has earthquakes, there's floods in Yumland, there's droughts in Natopia, and there's ice all over the net.
Oh, there's no ice in Creamland?
Oh, it's Quizmaster. I don't know. Yep. If you said something about Creamland, I missed it.
No, I was just making that up because of ice in Creamland.
Oh no, I missed it. I missed the joke.
Anyway, so we have a 10-question quiz time here with Mr. Quizmaster person. And the first one was DNN News. Second one, the rat virus, is the ratty virus, not Raton because that's the chip. And for getting the spreader, we get the H first. Yeah. What shape? Something. It's a Guardian because we visit that a ton. Question 5, where's HM Mythos God of War?
Like out front here?
I want to say
no, it's in the ice house.
I want to say it was that statue, but I don't think it is. It might be something else.
I don't think it's the statue of AI's ancestor.
No. It must be probably in her room. I don't really remember. And roosters, don't remember who. They don't lay eggs. The heat chips do 50 power, and so does the Lil Bomb. So that pretty much confirms that Lil Bomb is automatically better than Mini Bombs.
It's salmonella.
Yeah, totally not a reference to Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. That guy is so irrelevant.
I don't think that guy had even, or that game had come out early enough for it to be a reference.
Well, it was on the GBA originally, so it's kind of hard to say.
Oh, okay, you're right. Actually, the
Ace
Attorney games didn't get translated until after, until a remake after the GBA. So salmonella was definitely not around at the time of Battle Network 2.
Yeah. But for completing that quiz, we got an HP memory, I think it said. It said Land got power up. I'm able to find it on the timestamp thing at the cursor, but yeah.
Oh.
But I should, while we're just visiting Netopia for various things, going to the chip trader.
We're taking this Calamity pretty laid back.
Yeah, because technically we're supposed to find a role on the net, but we didn't do that in our last session, the last part, because we decided to do a request. Last I remember, we did the request where we had to jack into the DNN vehicle and do that virus request.
Oh, and the request with the bullies.
Yeah, and that somehow went decent enough to where I was able to get the power up without being deleted. But now, this girl has the other request about bullies that are in Netopia. So we have to... Oh yeah, we also get to talk to Grandma and get the Big Bomb Asterisk, because we definitely gotta have that. For sure.
At least for the sake of someone else.
Right. So I need to rock a wiki so I can find out when the original Ace Attorney game came out.
Well, it doesn't matter because
I wanted to find out...
The originals for GBA were never translated. They were only translated when they got a remake on a later system.
Yeah. Because it's kind of hard to say, like... Yeah, anyway. Okay, so we're just going to use Gator and...
Whoa. What?
I disagree, game.
How? What?
I mean, strongly disagree with that. His HP is clearly visible, so he should technically be vulnerable.
Was he just like trying to go back in his pod or something?
No, he was in the middle of materializing, but he wasn't fully materialized, so it didn't count.
That seems backwards somehow.
A lot of stuff is backwards. But yeah, this is version 2 of Snake Man. Or, no, this is version 3, because I already fought version 2, because I showed you his desperation move.
Yep.
The one where he does a Night Sword kind of snake lunge at you, which does a massive amount of damage.
Stretches his neck out and tries to bite you?
Yeah, something like that.
You're not going to get an S rank taking damage that way.
That's okay, because... I would at least like to get the version 2 of the chip.
Good point.
Because that's much easier to get than get out of the way, snakes. I don't want anything happening here.
Don't want any trouble. And a very easy 900 damage later.
And I still got the S rank. Yeah,
the thing is, you took damage. Is that just you have to flinch in order for it to decrease your rank?
Okay, how much time did I get? Oh, I got a 2941, so I think that was enough for an S rank.
An S rank is getting under 30 seconds and not taking damage normally. I guess you have to actually recoil and flinch back in order for it to count as taking damage, because what damaged you was just the machine gun fingers, and you didn't flinch from those.
Yeah, see, the machine gun doesn't do a whole hoopla of damage, because it's really weak, unless you're the Lex style.
Typically, the amount of damage really doesn't matter. If you get hit once, it's not an S rank.
I sometimes get the leniency, and for whatever reason, I didn't like that formation, so we're about to notice that, take a guess what happened.
You forgot.
Oops.
You forgot.
This happens a lot. Yep. So
what did you even reset for?
Because Thunderman is an asshole.
What?
Sit point, just pure and simple. Because
these battles can't even kill you. They're friendly.
the problem is Thunderman takes a massive amount of time, and the RNG is not with me in most cases. But fortunately, I got
a pretty good combo though.
Yeah, I mean, if I can get him stuck on his own cloud, he can take a lot of damage. But if he is constantly moving, there's a good chance he'll only get hit once. But yeah, we've got enough to possibly do a combo.
That was sketchy.
Yep, it was pretty terrifying right there. But yeah, I mean, I almost want to say now. I just kind of wish I had another Ice Punch chip. Also, those. Okay. So in version 3, at least I'm pretty sure this is version 3, he uses the Thunder Strike on 5 consecutive squares. So you want to at least look out for that. And hopefully, by defeating him and not having any more shenanigans like with Snake Man, we will get a very good. Well, okay, we'll get the version 2
Version 2
Thunder.
Isn't bad.
And we're just gonna warp to the actual take of me getting the version 3 chip. At least I'm pretty sure I get it.
That thing completely whiffed.
I didn't even see what the
one of the Thunderballs attacked a column on his side of the field.
Yeah, you know, I've been kind of neglecting to mention that on the cases where some of the Thunderballs just go downward at a weird kind of way is because it does see me dash by, but it's just miles late.
Like, that makes sense when you use a dash attack, but that time it just whiffed.
Yeah. But I mean, that's fine by me as long as...
bringing some wood chips into this fight in general.
Eventually I'll probably think to put some seed bomb or tree bomb chips, but instead I'm just gonna purely own him with the Z cannon.
Yeah, program advances are nice and all, but I never like relying just on them.
And there's another 29-second battle, so hopefully I think right there was me saving, making sure I saved, so that I don't have to redo the Thunman fights.
Save now early, save often.
Yeah, that's always the rule that I should abide by, but I don't always do that because it kind of happens. Don't worry about it.
So we finally come to Natopia and spoken with our client about the bullies. Now we're just goofing off on the net.
Yeah, we're on our way there, but
and there's the ice.
But we have a problem. We can't do that.
Mega Man isn't strong enough to break this ice.
Yep, so we're just going to go through Miss Millions, because we can actually go through that way, as far as I know. And I left this battle in for some reason, I don't know why.
I was kind of expecting there to be ice in the way from her side, too.
I almost wanted to say that there was. I mean, if there was, it would be well,
there is
I think
some level of ice we can break, right?
Yes, we can break the earliest form of ice, even though we're technically not at that point yet.
What color is that?
It's gray. There's 4 different colors of ice.
Yeah,
there's gray,
and red, yellow, and blue.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna say anything more than that because I would be kind of spoiling it. But yeah, so the bullies we're supposed to fight are, well,
they're on
right here
on the net. Okay.
Yeah, they're at the square because they're wreaking havoc, I guess. So we gotta fight all of them.
I guess if they're at the square, that means plenty of people have noticed them and tried their hand at getting rid of them. So I guess I can see why they went to a completely different country for this request.
Yeah. And of course they failed in the process because these guys suck. In case you didn't notice by the jump cut just before fighting the first one.
I did not.
Yeah, I think that one went... Because this is my
So-
second take doing this, and the first take went kind of badly.
So a bit of trivia. I'm pretty sure those 3 bursts of fire are like all different attacks and stuff, right?
Oh, they're all part of... Well, they're technically... Oh,
Like,
are you wondering if
they're
they
all
can
separate
stack?
and stuff, right? So if a
Tech-
fishy was to
Fly
fly
into it?
forwards through the entire flamethrower, they'd probably get hit by all 3, right?
Well, it all depends on the timing, because potentially you could get hit by all 3, but yeah, this is kind of a silly battle, really, because
you made a mistake and then you fixed it. Good. Charge quick.
yeah,
Okay, that was close.
yeah, I think this is the part where I realized, oh, hey, I can avoid hurting my own fan or inanimate object, I should say. But
Even if it was in the way, the flamethrower would still pierce it.
Now
You
I think
sure have plenty of fan and wind chips.
I think I have 2 of each, and then I think I have maybe 2 of each of the Gateman chips. I don't really remember.
That's
off
a
the top
lot.
of my head.
Oh no, there's
And-
magma on our side. In this game, is Heat able to walk on magma?
I want to say yes, but I don't know if I ever show it.
I want to say yes too, but I'm not sure considering Aqua Style still slips on ice.
Well, that much is a given because, well, I think
Well,
I showed it.
That changed in later games. I'm
Maybe the
not
next
sure
game.
I'm not sure if the special interactions with ground panels are only introduced later, or if you can like also, or if that was only like the ice thing that was introduced later, and you can go on magma fine here.
Yeah. So anyway, this is the last of the battles in this area, and guess what? We get the combo of yet again. The hardhead-ish variety and the
They sure do like this. That was maybe not the best place.
well, I did get rid of the cold head, so it's all good.
And we need a gator for this guy. Okay.
Yeah, you can actually hit him, but you have to have the right positioning in order to do it. Come on, you bastard. Come on. You can come over here. Yeah, if you position him diagonally like this, you can actually hit him.
Or you could, just like use your
Flamethrower him?
flamethrower and other chips. But
Nah.
gator works.
I wanted to do that because that virus combination sucks. Although it isn't the 2 hard heads and the, cold heads that I guess somehow crack your panels and stuff.
I think they're just like hardhead 2s in this game, maybe.
Technically, I don't think they have a chip though.
It's
But
just
yeah,
a
we
plain
got
old palette swap for now.
But yeah, we got a step sword, I think it was.
Step Sword M.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that's a decently rare chip.
Yeah, because the next game, oh, and there's a Lex Sword, which is pretty sweet. So.
Is that the one that you were missing, or is that Aqua?
Are
you still
you
missing?
mean for?
Are you
No,
still
I don't-
missing one of them?
No, I don't think so because I have the Aqua Sword N, and apparently I still can't learn what the difference between departure and arrival is. And poor guy can't go to Yumland. Aw.
He's had enough of the sun. He wants to go swimming.
Yeah. And then after he's done going swimming, he'll probably want to go to Sharo and do some skiing. Which is not
who knows
the
what's
best
going
idea.
on in Sharo.
Okay, I know I had something to say, but now this girl here, this is the one I was talking about last segment. She wants all 4 of the aura chips. And for it you get
Well, it's
the,
no wonder that she can't find them anywhere.
Yeah, but if you do get them all, you can get the undershot shirt, whatever, which, well, is infinitely more useful in the next game.
Yeah, in the next
because
game it
it's-
doesn't have a chip code.
Much like a lot of other stuff that doesn't have a chip code.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I was talking about you were asking about the Aqua Sword. Now, technically, I already have those and I'm using them, so I assume that they're end code because that was last.
I might have been thinking of the blades instead.
Yeah, because
blades instead of elemental swords.
I am missing the Aqua Blade, I think.
All right.
Aqua Blade R, I'm pretty sure. But so yeah, we're gonna head over to the mother computer because I'm sure there's probably some logical explanation for what's going on. Oh no, I guess not. Guess we're gonna have to.
We searched for a logical explanation and didn't see it. It must not be here.
Yep. And that logical explanation is that there's a person here that somehow went from Neptopia to here and was hiding very badly. But yeah, we need to probably find Roll by now.
Forgot what you were doing?
I might have lost track of what part of the plot I was in, but
there's all sorts of ice, and Roll's connection has gotten cut.
And a lot of backtracking. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that part.
Yep. That's in store.
But we haven't even gotten to the start of that. Or the middle of it. Or
Things
the
are
end
starting
of it.
off so innocently.
Yeah, so technically
just
when
a worldwide crisis, that's all.
Crisis of spiky glacial ice.
Gosh, Mega Man sure is shy.
Yeah.
Oh, was that sneak run?
Yeah, I think I activated that so that I didn't have to worry
understand why you'd want to use that.
So,
These
yeah.
battles aren't important. Oh, well.
Yeah. Could have done this two ways, but I want to get the one that will immediately get this battle over with without risking extra time.
So
yeah,
all of the ice has
a virus.
Predetermined battles inside once you break
it. They are all set. Every single one of these that you can crack.
I think they're usually all the same kind of virus too. Like 3 of 1 virus.
I don't.
At least a lot
of
the time.
I don't think it is. Because there's, I want to say like some battle at some point. Let's see. Okay, all shrimpies. So yeah, this one's a bit dangerous, don't you think?
It might be. It might not be. Oh wait,
well, yeah. So I wonder how we're gonna get out of this one.
Simple streaming, right? Yeah.
I didn't react to that one fast enough.
There you go. Oh
yeah,
right, they move. I forgot they move. I was treating them as just stationary turrets.
I think the fire on that flamethrower disappeared well before it actually hit that shrimpy.
Yeah, that was weird. Is this the first time we're using custom sword?
I think it is. And I wanted to show this off. The closer that gauge gets to the end of the custom bar, the more damage it does. If it hits the end, I think it does like 1 point of damage.
Yeah, it goes up and up and up, and then when the custom gauge is full, it goes all the way down to 1.
Yeah.
So you gotta wait till just the right time.
Mm-hmm. And also there is
does nothing.
Yeah. And there is also a very good, what's it called? Combo with the custom sword. Combination that isn't, what's it called? Program Advance.
Oh. Hey, there it is. Got hit by 2 parts of the flamethrower.
Yeah,
I knew I wasn't crazy.
That sometimes happens with, there's another kind of chip that I want to say. Oh, the shockwaves can kind of do the same thing, too.
Yeah. It's a lot easier with the flamethrower, though, I think.
Yeah, probably, but yeah, the combo that you want to use the custom sword with is the slow gauge.
Oh yeah, that's a good combo.
Yeah, you can do massive damage with that since it basically builds
one of the
up.
Best uses for slow gauge.
I think it's probably the only use for slow gauge.
For all but like a single game in the series, yeah. There's a single game where there's an extra thing you can do with it. Also, I like how ice has appeared all over the net, blocking off all the places. And this lady's just like, I wonder if something happened in Koto Square. Gee, I wonder.
They're very aware. I was gonna say self-aware, but that doesn't quite do it for me.
No, I think she needs to be more aware of something a little more than just herself.
Yeah. So then I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I need to start training. No, I don't.
Well,
should I take the license exam? Well, I have to get something in order to do the double S, so
at least
I can.
At least the what's it called? The square seems safe. No ice here. Ooh.
Yeah, let's read up on the
ice and a lot of other stuff.
A lot of weird ice because natural calamity and disasters, you know. Something about viruses.
This is where they tell us you're reading the wrong board.
And we have a part that's talking about these gate keys all of a sudden. Because those are optional, right? Right?
I think. Maybe not. When the net is this broken up, you might actually find yourself needing them.
Yeah. As far as I know, I think we have 2 of the gate keys right now. We haven't gotten the other 2 yet. But the other 2, as far as I know, are for Netopia and an undetermined location.
Alright, and the ones we have are they Yumland and where else?
Den area. This is Den area.
What? Where's it take us from then? Oh, just like from home to the square.
Yeah.
Oh,
all of these go to a square.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So there's something going on with Kodo Square, according to the purple reddish navy. That's
that one right there.
Just to remind you of what you need to do.
Surprise, it's ice.
Also surprise, there is nothing behind there, but we're still gonna do it anyway. And
we need to learn how to break the ice.
And they need to learn how to not position themselves in a column like that. Otherwise, they'd get slashed to pieces by Proto 2.
Well, it seems to be all the range these days.
Proto Man 1, because I haven't even fought version 3 yet.
Oh gosh, you're right. That's still just level 1 Proto Man. That's a pretty good level 1 chip.
And that ice is taunting me that I can't get that mystery data to unlock.
I guess that's how Proto Man works. He's just pretty good. All the time.
Most of the time. So naturally, we of course are gonna fight Dominerds at some point. And I think we did. I'm pretty sure I talked about them when we were in the castle area, dungeon comp place.
Oh gosh, Yeah,
I realized
really gonna work with the ice there.
Yeah, unfortunately, swords are completely useless unless they're blades.
In this scenario, anyway.
Well,
in this situation.
Yeah, with the 2x3 ice formation that they just coincidentally have. I mean, at least they don't make it ice on all the panels, because that would kind of suck.
That would be a little annoying.
But fortunately, we got a Cross Shield P. I don't even remember if I've gotten that one yet.
I'm still pretty sure that's a Curse Shield.
Curse Shield, okay. Yeah, so by rescuing this guy or freeing him from the ice, because I guess he can't jack out or anything, we get this red fragment. And apparently we just know...
I guess it could be Cross Shield. Carry on. Don't mind me.
But yeah, so we get this red fragment, and I guess we just get the idea that, well, Dad's looking into the disasters and all, so we should take it over to him and see what he thinks about it. Because
really, what doesn't Dad know about?
A lot of stuff when he's not home. I don't know.
Well, fair enough. But what technology things does Dad not know about? Dad knows like everything about technology.
pretty much. But yeah, I mean, we're hoping that Dad will at least know something about how to get rid of this ice, or where it came from, or
what the heck it is.
Pretty much. Like ice becoming viruses, or viruses that are ice. I don't know.
Normally, and the internets don't have ice.
And because there's trouble on the net and that role's missing, the music is gone. For some reason. Well, terribles and disasters, of course. Each nation's environment, the environment system, prevent national disasters, and special virus that has frozen over.
He's having to use a lot of ellipses with this explanation.
Yeah, he's getting all Shatner on us. But got summon the remove ops. Oh, okay, it's white, even though it's clearly gray. But coincidentally, he's looking to make a red ice cure sample, and you know, to my surprise, if I was the dad, I'd be like, where did you find this, and why are you doing something dangerous on
well, I mean,
the net?
There's ice all over the internet. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a tiny sample of ice with us.
I suppose.
LAN has brought back much more questionable things, such as the World 3 address.
Yeah, from the last game.
Yep.
Or was it the World 3 address? Because I almost want to say... Oh, no, well, there's the World 3 code thingy,
yeah, the World
whatever.
3 server address that Bomb Man left behind.
We need that data.
You can open the door.